Welcome to stage 12 of the 2016 Tour de France. 191 riders started stage 12 in Montpellier. 14 of them managed to go clear of the peloton after 3 kilometers of racing. But after Paul Voss of Beauregard, Oregon, 18, had a flat tire, the remaining 13 riders formed the front group. The maximum lead of the 13 escapees over the peloton was 18 minutes 45 seconds at 70 kilometers of racing, and the highest ranked of the breakaway riders on the general classification was Daniel Navarro, with a deficit of more than half an hour to Chris Froome. Ethics Quick-Step put the hammer down in the crosswinds at about halfway through the race, and it led to splits in the bunch. Most of the GC contenders stayed in the first part, but not Peter Sagan of Tinkoff or Thibaut Pinot of FDJ, or Louis Meintjes of Lamprey-Merida, or for that matter Warren Barguil of Giant Alpecin. Simon Gerrans of Orica Bike Exchange was leading the chase when he crashed at 39 kilometers before the end, and the deficit was down to 7 minutes 50. With 3 riders from Team Sky also crashed behind him, so Chris Froome asked the whole group to slow down. Therefore, all the dropped riders managed to come across and the peloton was regrouped again. But Peter Sagan and Thibaut Pinot were dropped again, and the breakaway riders could race between themselves for the stage victory. Andre Greipel, that was in the breakaway, attacked before the Mont Ventoux with 14 kilometers remaining. However, at 8.5 kilometers before the end, Lindemann, Navarro, de Gendt and Pauwels formed the reduced leading group. Chavanel briefly joined them, but surrendered as he couldn't hold the pace, together with Lindemann. De Gendt attacked with 4 kilometers to go, and only Pauwels reacted. It took much longer for Navarro to make it back on. The trio reunited in the last kilometer. De Gendt outsprinted Pauwels and Navarro in that order to take the stage win at Chalais-Renault. In the yellow jersey group, however, there was lots of action. Froome accelerated with 3.5 kilometers to go. Only Richie Porte managed to follow him. Nairo Quintana put in a brief burst, but cracked completely. But Porte and Molema made it across to Froome and Porte. So Porte, Molema and Froome then hit a motorbike that was hemmed in by other motorbikes, which was in turn hemmed in by a completely blocked road as far as the crowds were concerned. Molema managed to get back onto his bike quickly, but Porte and Froome not. Froome's bike was actually completely broken by the official motorcycle in the course of the crash. So Froome started running to the finish line, then got a spare bike from the neutral service car, but that broke too, and then a second spare bike from his team car in order to be able to complete the course with a deficit of more than 1.5 minutes over his rivals. Adam Yates then became the provisional race leader and de Gendt the new king of the mountains. After referees reviewed the footage, Froome's time deficit was neutralized, and he will get to ride the stage 13 time trial in yellow. De Gendt dedicated his victory to teammate Stig Brooks, who crashed out of a Belgian cycle race on the 29th of May, and he was crashed out of that race by an official motorcycle, ironically enough. And Stig Brooks, following that accident, is still in a coma today with severe brain damage. That brings me to the end of my report on stage 12 of the 2016 Tour de France. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Post any comments, questions, criticisms that you may have in the comment section down below. And last but by no means least, remember, stay carved up for the win. I'll see you next time. Cheers.